Hiya! Today I'm going to show you this makeup look from scratch. Everything is from the high street. It's all really affordable things that are really simple but work really well. I hope you enjoy. As always, everything I've used is listed in the description, so if you make the video full screen, the title will come up along the top, click the little arrow next to it and a full list of products will drop down. Okay, I've already prepped my skin with my Tolerian Sensitive Rich Cream, and then the base I'm going to use today is the Ordinary Serum Foundation. I am actually going to do, at some point, a bit of an updated skin routine. I don't really tend to talk about my full routine because I like to share lots of different suggestions and then you can kind of pick which one is going to be best for you. But the reason I am going to do it is I've gone back onto 2 prescription creams. So anything from here on out that I recommend, I kind of need you to bear in mind that whatever results I'm going to see are based on using it in conjunction with 2 prescriptions. Does that make sense? So I'll definitely film that one quite soon as well. And I'm actually planning to do loads of skin things through the month of April. It's Rosacea Awareness Month, so I'm going to go into a lot of detail about skin. So anything like that you want to see, let me know in the comments and I'll make sure I keep any ideas in mind for those videos. Now, I've gone in with the serum foundation today from The Ordinary. This one is, I made some notes, this one's $6.50 at the time of me making this video. I was going to show you the L'Oreal Infallible Powder. That is another one that I've discovered on the high street that is just fantastic. It's a matte powder. It's a completely full coverage, very velvety finish, really lovely. But my skin is a bit on the dry side today. And I would say that if you want something a bit more hydrating, your Ordinary serum is going to be great on that front. Whereas the Infallible Powder, if I wasn't as dry, that is just, you are not going to beat the coverage on it. And also it's really good, I would say, if you're someone that wears a mask and you want a powder that is not going to budge under your mask, that L'Oreal Infallible is brilliant. But for the sake of today, I've gone nice and glowy and let me see, I've got them on both sides. I'm now going to just carry on with my base with a little bit of the Peaches cream contour. Here we go. I'm going to stick to the kind of creamy theme for now. So if you haven't tried anything from Peaches and Cream before, everything is affordable high street prices. You can get them online. Absolutely brilliant makeup. Like everyone I speak to that gets things from them ends up saying that the quality is just as nice as some of your higher price point things. So actually don't let the price put you off that it's not going to be as good quality, because oh my gosh, I'd choose the Peaches things hands down over loads of things in my kit. Kate and Nick have both recently really got into TikTok. So you can find them on Kate Peaches and Nicola Peaches, and they kind of talk you through like which brushes are best for which thing, what the pigments look like. They're really helpful videos. And you know what? I know I'm always going on. I'm just patting this in, by the way, using my IT Cosmetics Complexion Perfection brush. If you love makeup, I mean, there's loads of reasons why I'm going to suggest what I'm going to suggest, but in particular, if you love makeup, I would really recommend you having a look on TikTok, because it's so different to Instagram. People put things up that are such quick jerk reactions, really quick things that they can show you. And I really think it's the most authentic of all the platforms, because how quick things are thrown up and the fact that everyone gets involved on TikTok. It's not like, oh, this person's got 1 million followers, I'm going to follow them. Everybody watches everyone's things and it's like a whole community. And you couldn't actually fake all of the good results that you get, because it's just people hopping on to say, look how quickly this will do this, or look how great this will cover my greys, whatever it might be. I have just really found that since I've been on TikTok, it has reinvigorated my love for trying new things to a whole new level. I'd really recommend it. Speaking of, I bought this because I saw it on TikTok. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Powder. I'm going to use this on a small brush to just set kind of the centre of my face here. I haven't actually tried this one yet. All of this said, one thing I will say about TikTok, and I'm guilty of it myself, is why I'm asking you to consider the same thing I've told myself to consider. It can be really easy to get sucked into buying new things because you see this 15-second video of someone going, oh my gosh, that's great, whatever it is. And then you think, oh, brilliant, I'm going to order that from Boots, great. But I think that when you watch things in such short form, you don't stop to think, is that suitable for my skin type? Do I have a dry skin and that's going to be too matte for me? Do I have an oily skin and that's going to be too luminous for me? So proceed with caution, and actually let me know if this would be helpful. I've been thinking of doing this video, but I don't know whether it would just be a bit too boring, for lack of a better word. But I was thinking about how we are all looking at so many different products all day, every day. And I say that with knowing full well that I'm one of the people showing you products every day. And I say it from a place of my own, like wanting to take accountability. I'm going in with the L'Oreal Skinny Definer Brow Pencil, by the way. I was thinking of doing a video to basically give you key frame words and keywords so that when you're shopping, you know exactly what you're looking for. And what I mean is, if you could work out that you definitely want a completely matte finish and a completely full coverage, and you know you want it to last all day, if you know that 100% in your head, you're going to completely ignore me when I talk about something dewy and luminous that offers a fresh finish, because you already know it's all very well that she's talking about that, but that's not what I'm looking for. And I think all of us, I know I'm guilty of it, I just get sucked into things. And then afterwards I think to myself, but why did you buy that? That's not what you were actually looking for. And then that's when you end up with things that you haven't used. So if that would be an interesting video, just a bit of a chat, I suppose, about how to work out which options are best for you, let me know and I will get stuck into it. I was looking this morning actually, and I couldn't believe how long it had been since I did a video. But to be honest with you, what I usually tend to do is I'll do a video in the morning when I'm getting my makeup on ready for, you know, a day's work. And then that's when it's done. But because I was able to have a few days to just kind of relax over the last week, I was just like, do you know what? Isn't it funny when you have that little switch off time? You couldn't have paid me to run a brush through my hair last week. And like, isn't that so funny coming from me, who's constantly like, let's all get a full face of makeup on. But honestly, I couldn't have looked at a makeup brush. I just enjoyed my pyjama days. But then all of that said, today then, because I haven't been like properly doing a makeup in ages, I was desperate to get stuck into all of my stuff. And yesterday actually, I'd done a masterclass with Laura Mercier for the John Lewis Beauty Weekender. And I had a really full makeup on. I had some of like my favourite colours on, and I really went for things that would be my default, don't even think about it, you're going to feel great in them. And I felt so nice in my makeup because I haven't had it on for a good few days. I'd really say that as well. If you're having a bit of a, oh, you know, I'm not happy with my skin today, I'm not happy with whatever it might be. Let's be honest, this isn't the most, you know, happy time to be feeling good about yourself, is it? Just put on the things that you know you feel really good in. Don't experiment. Don't mess about with anything new. Go back to your old faithfuls. And it really gave me a big boost yesterday. So I bet it would do the same for you. Okay, I'm going to go in with, I think I showed you this before. I've got the two of them here. These are these brow things from Collection. Collection is one of my favourite brands on the high street. You've got the option of your brow fixing wax, which I think I said recently is, it's kind of like your cheaper alternative to the likes of the Brow Freeze or the Soap Brows. Some of these really great kind of brushed up brow products that are going viral at the moment. And then this is a brow primer. I've just clicked it up. It's kind of a liquid with these little bristles through it. I might actually use this one today. I used the wax in a previous video. I'm just going to brush up through. I've obviously already got the pencil on, but just to lock those into shape a little bit. Really recommend both of those, and just generally, I don't think you can go wrong with Collection. I've got about 5 minutes left. Okay, I'm going to quickly, let me speed this up. I'm going to go in with my Lash Paradise L'Oreal mascara, and then I want to show you a really nice tip that I did by accident the other day to use up your illuminating drops. So hold that thought, I'm going to speed this up. Okay, I'm going to go in with a tiny bit of the Peaches blush in Tutti Frutti. This is a lovely kind of fresh coral colour, and I'm going to take it quite high up on the cheeks. Now I'm pressing this on rather than rubbing it in so that I don't lift any of the coverage that are built underneath. And then I want to show you a little highlighter drops trick. Now recently, sorry, I just checked my little book to check who it was. Sophie, you'd asked me recently how best to use the highlighter drops, and someone else had said to me, if I show you the ones I'm going to use, it's these L'Oreal ones. Someone else had said to me that they had drops, but that they're too shiny. Like if I show you these ones, they are really, really luminous. But if that's a bit overwhelming for you, I've got a really nice alternative. Now, this is also, so obviously this is all going to stem back to TikTok. I need to change the record. Basically, I have seen on TikTok, everyone's going mad for Charlotte Tilbury's Flawless Filter, and it is absolutely lovely. I love Flawless Filter as well. But you know, if you want the same kind of thing for a high street price, take these drops and mix them into your foundation. I've just mixed a little bit of both of those. And then this, I'm going to press this on. As you can see, it's this kind of same colour as my foundation. But when I rub this in, you're going to get this lovely fresh skin bounce that isn't too glittery, but just adds a bit of luminosity. And how much more wearable is that? So if you wanted something a bit softer, or perhaps if you're wondering about wanting to use them but not letting anything shimmery sit in fine lines, that is the absolute perfect suggestion for you. I'm going to just take the excess over the brow bone, and then I'm going to quickly finish off my lips. Lips, I'm going in with this L'Oreal liner. And then I'm going to finish that off with a tiny little touch of Peaches lip gloss. And there you have it, super fresh, glowy, all available on the high street. You don't have to spend a fortune. So I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you want to see a video on anything else in particular, and I'll chat to you very soon.